Namaste and hi friends, it's Parvati here with Visionary Veda, bringing you your Vedic astrology new moon solar eclipse report for this very powerful and impactful solar eclipse happening on February the 17th of this month. Now, I'm coming to you from India, so my apologies for the bad lighting and any noise you might hear, but I really wanted to jump on here and bring you this report so that you're aware of what's going on from a Vedic astrology perspective. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Okay, so we are going to experience a very powerful solar eclipse happening on February the 17th. This eclipse is not only going to be Sun, Moon, and Rahu, or in some cases, of course, the eclipses happen with Ketu, the north and the south nodes of the moon, but it's also going to involve Mercury and Venus, 5 planets in the Vedic sidereal sign of Aquarius. Now, before I talk about the eclipse, I wanted to just let you know that 2 days before this eclipse is a huge celebration of prayer and devotion to the great Lord Shiva. And this is known as Maha Shivaratri. So that's happening on the 15th before this eclipse. So it's a beautiful night to not only venerate and propitiate Lord Shiva, but to plant the seeds of your intentions. Say your prayers, put your intentions into how you want to have this eclipse, which is always a transformative effect, change and up level your life for the better. So Maha Shivaratri on the 15th. And then on the 17th, we have the annular solar eclipse. Now, this is falling in the Vedic sidereal sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius is the sign of the masses, of the people, because it is opposite Leo, which is the sign of the leaders or the kings or the rulership. So Aquarius is going to be highly, highly activated. And because it's a 5 planetary eclipse, 5 planets are going to be very closely conjunct during this eclipse. It's going to affect everybody in a different way. The themes of Venus, such as relationships, self-care, feeling good, love, loving one another, loving yourself, things of value, things of luxuries, things like jewelry, any kinds of things of value, you can during this time see some sort of a inconsistency with, or maybe a lot of ups and downs when it comes to liquid money and cash, because Venus also rules money because it can buy luxurious things, right? It's an energy. Also Mercury can leave you feeling unstable when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your friendships. So you might be feeling like you're in the wrong relationship, you're in the wrong job, you're in the wrong friends circle. Don't react during this time. Just ride the waves through and think about how changes, if you are unhappy in any of these areas of your life, how changes and transformation, how can you affect change in your own life during this eclipse so that you can come out renewed, so that this eclipse doesn't confuse you. You don't fall for any kind of a scheme or any kind of a duplicit action from others. Don't sign contracts. Don't make any long-term decisions. As a matter of fact, when an eclipse occurs, it is said it's the best time to do spiritual practices. When you're doing any kind of spiritual practice, any kind of chanting, any kind of prayer, any kind of meditation, the energy of these practices is multiplied. So you can really affect internal stability while the external is in chaos during this eclipse. Now, Rahu, which is the cause of this effect of this eclipse, the north node of the moon, is going to be very strong because Rahu is a co-lord of the sign of Aquarius. So you will see out in the world people getting all upset, up in arms, protesting from all of the things that are being revealed to us, and rightly so. I'm not saying it's not human to feel reactivity, especially based on what's been unfolding and being revealed to us as far as the state of the world and the people in power. So it's fine to feel outraged. Just don't let it take you. Just don't let it throw you off balance. Just make sure that you stay internally rooted and really plant the seeds of what it is that you want to see change, not only within yourself, but within the world at large. The only thing we can really change is how we relate to our environment. We can't really control what our environment is doing, but how we relate to the world, how we show up in the world, it's very powerful. And you can, probably think to yourself, well, I'm just one person, but you are powerful beyond belief. And the way you show up in the world, the way you stay centered and grounded and clear will help all the situations in your life that you come across. That clarity is what Rahu wants to obstruct. That clarity is against what Rahu stands for. He wants us to get caught up in the whirlwind of worldly affairs. He wants us to be off balance. And when we're off balance is when Rahu can, through his sleight of hand, take advantage of your life situation in a way that down the road might not be the best for you. So it's happening in the nakshatra or the star known as Dhanishta. And this is ruled by the planet Mars. The planet Mars is very strong. He's in his exaltation. So there can be a lot of anger coming up. The problem is that he's very close to the sun, even though the sun is in Aquarius and Mars is in Capricorn, but he will be combust. So that anger might cause unwanted negative effects in your life. So you want to feel that righteousness, be upset at what is happening in the world, what's been happening, how we've been fooled, but don't be a rebel without a cause. Instead, use the energy of this solar eclipse to really firmly forget about the madness and focus on the internal life that you have. So now the phone is ringing. I'm recording this video. I'm going to end it here. I'm in the hotel room in India. Should I re-record this? I might have to re-record it, but at any rate, I wanted to get this message out. Please do not get caught up in the insanity, and instead, please root, ground, pray, chant, and plant the seed of your intention of the kind of world that we want to bring forth. How best can you affect change? Because the eclipse cycles, the eclipses are highly transformative if you use this energy correctly. So my apologies for the phone ringing. I better go check and see what's up with that. But yeah, I've been traveling, so my apologies for not being consistent making these videos. I don't know if I'm going to make a video for the lunar eclipse, which will happen in 2 weeks' time from the solar eclipse. Don't forget Maha Shivaratri, a very powerful day to pray to Lord Shiva, because actually, who are we, right? What do we have control of? Our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with the divine, our stability within ourselves to be able to move through anything that life brings us. It is available to us, all right? So I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. I'm wishing you all the best. I might try and come on one more time before the solar eclipse if I can find the time and space to be able to do so. I've been on an amazing journey with my astrology guru, teacher here in India, learning so much and visiting so many sacred sites during pilgrimage. And this is something coming up later in this year I would like to offer to my audience as well, to possibly come with me to some of these sacred sites and these pilgrimages. You know, we just went today to a very powerful Shakti Pitam, Shakti, the principle of creation, the feminine principle. And it was just divine. But I'll tell you more about that on another video at a later date. In the meantime, as always, enjoy the life, my friends. And I hope you enjoyed this short video. Stay grounded. Plant your intentions, do some writing, do some journaling, get clear on what it is that you want to change, transform, and up level in your life, not only personally, but in the world around you. Plant those seeds. Pray for the changes that you want to see. Pray that you will take the right action and receive the right messages to be able to move in a positive way in your future and ahead. So thank you so much for watching. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video sometime soon. All right, enjoy the life. Take care, my friends. Wishing you all the best. And yeah, I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.